Welcome to another edition of Great Health, Abundant Happiness, and Outrageous Love. Mwah. I think you wanted to talk about I want what you want.
I want what you want.
A lot of people really want
It's
what other people
actually-
have, right?
I want what you have, not I want what you want. But I want what you want is it's kind of really one
Yeah.
of the same.
Oh, I
right?
want what you have. Yeah. A lot of people want what other people have.
A lot of people do want what other people have. They only know what they see, right?
Right.
And so sometimes it looks really great. Sometimes it is.
Yeah.
We've had people tell us, I want what you have with our relationship, which I have to say is probably the most flattering comment that I personally have ever received in my life, because my relationship with you is the most important thing to me, and for other people to see the value in the relationship that we have. And we had a couple of younger people that have never been married before
Right.
say that this is what they're looking for. I mean,
That's always nice.
it's an honor.
Yeah.
Right?
That's always nice.
Yeah.
So, as we try to counsel people on that, whatever it is, whether it's a relationship, money, jobs, lifestyle, whatever it is, I like to talk about, I think it's a Neville Goddard term, how you kind of live like you're already in the end.
Right.
Like the end is done, like meaning the end game, like whatever you're trying to get.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think personally, we've been living this great life, traveling, spending a lot of time in Costa Rica and islands and skiing quite a lot while we're building some businesses and things, so we're not just completely out there messing around, but we're having a great time enjoying our life. But a lot of this, my point is, I've always felt this, like we're already there.
Right.
Even though things are increasing and accelerating,
Right.
but we're always there. It's never like, oh, I hope this happens. It's like, no, it's happened. We already obtained this. I think
We always say that. It's like, this already happened. It's bizarre when you get this concept, which is a little
Right.
bit hard to grasp, but
right.
we do feel like it's already happened.
If that's the advice that I give to anyone, I give to myself, is you have to really believe. First of all, know what you want, believe it's obtainable, and think and feel as if you already have it. I mean,
Right.
it's really that simple.
Yeah, so for example, if you're talking about relationships and you have a relationship that you look up to, a couple that you really admire their relationship, and that's what you want, and you're either not in any kind of a relationship at all, or you're in a relationship that doesn't possess those qualities that you really desire, well, then you have to make some decisions. Can I get there with this person? Is that possible? And most often, it is possible, especially in a marriage, because in a marriage, people get married because they love each other and want to spend the rest of their lives together. And sometimes, the marital process and journey takes on so many twists and turns that, we all forget gratitude within our marriage, and you've got to nurture it constantly. So if you admire a relationship that someone else has and you are married, well, start emulating that. Be that person that you want to be in the relationship, and then I think it helps to remind the other person, and instead of, I don't want to say nagging, but instead of telling the other person that they're not doing these things, show them what you want by, I always say you get what you give, by giving that to them, right?
Sure, it's a boomerang theory. Whatever you put out
Yes.
comes back to you. One thing you said, which you do have to kind of question, can I get there with this person? Or can I get there with this job? Can I get there with my skill sets? It's okay to ask yourself that question, but you can't stick there long. Because I can tell you what, if you keep questioning,
Yes.
can I get there with this person? Can I get to this job? Can I ever get to this level of income or this lifestyle, whatever it is? If you keep asking that question, I can tell you the answer is no.
Exactly. I mean, if you're dating somebody and you want a relationship where you do everything together, and you treat each other with the utmost respect, and they make you want to be the best you can be, and vice versa, like even little things. Jeffrey carries my skis. We live on a ski mountain, as you know. He carries my skis for me. And, there was a small period of time where I don't want to say I didn't appreciate it, because I always did, but I know that I wasn't thanking him for doing that. And when I realized that, I made a vow to myself that every single time he carries my skis, I'm going to genuinely thank him, because I love that you do that for me. It's such a sweet little gesture that I love that you do it for me.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's the small things. It's not that big of a deal. I mean,
Exactly.
quite frankly, I look at it. It's like, it's like one of my workouts. It's like I'm not here bodybuilding, so it's kind of nice that I get that exercise on the way over. But I do that for you. You do plenty for me, by the way. So I think a lot of this is, it's a give and take. But I think what I want to key in on what you're saying is, you've got to start making it happen and thinking like, this is going to work. I know it's going to work, and this is where I want to be, and I can already feel it. It reminds me of Zig Ziglar, fake it till you make it. I mean, it's like sometimes it is about imagination, and our brains are very powerful in creating that lifestyle. And some people might think, oh, that's fake, it's not really there. Oh, that's never going to happen, but that language, you have to be very careful. It's like, you'll be 100% correct.
Exactly. Whether you believe it will or won't, you'll be right either way. And I also think it's really important to start thinking in the positives. Like, if you do want to try to work it out with the person that you're with, don't tell them the things you don't want. Tell them what you do want, right? Because by saying what you don't want, it's almost as if you're saying you're not doing this for me. Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Excuse me. So I think, that the language is super important.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's it for today. Wishing you great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love from the nest at Copper Mountain.
Thanks for watching, guys.